Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. I slept longer than intended, but I clearly needed it because my cold is gone. Anyway, cue titles. Completely gone. The only things I've got to do now is sort out the red nose. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better than I did yesterday and feeling great. It was just a 2 days cold. I managed to flush it out with loads of vitamin C and plenty of rest. I can taste things now, which is nice. I can taste and smell things now, which I'm glad about. I can also start drinking normal drinks like pop. Which is really nice. So yeah, this is the only thing I've got to sort out. But that's alright. Bit of lip balm should soon soothe that. And if you follow me on TikTok, I'm doing a Harry Potter fact file every day. I don't know whose fact file to do it on. I did the Weasleys yesterday, so I might do Harry Potter. I might do a fact file on Harry. But yeah, I'm really happy to be better. On the plus side, it means I can go kickboxing at the weekend. Completely healed up nicely. I just have to sort out the red nose, but apart from that, I'm all good. The junior plan is today, I don't know, but to watch some more Harry Potter as I got to the Prisoner of Azkaban last night because I finished the Chamber of Secrets. So yeah, I'm going to start watching the Prisoner of Azkaban now. I'll come back with you guys with an update soon. So guys, it's been a little while, but I thought I'd do the fact file over here as well, because if you don't follow me on TikTok, then you'll probably want to know. I'll probably do one of these daily to try and fill in the gaps between the vlog. So today's fact file is on Harry Potter, and I don't have to do this a minute long, because I can spend as long as I like doing it. So Harry Potter was born on July 31st, 1980. He's the orphan son of two powerful wizards. His mum, Lily Evans, known as Potter, and his dad, James Potter. James Potter was a pure-blood wizard. Lily was a muggle-born witch. When they were aged 19, they got married, and they got married at the age of 19. They joined the Order of Phoenix at the age of 17 in their 7th year at Hogwarts. At first, Lily thought James was a bit of a bully and didn't start going out with him until her 7th year. Because then James became head boy and Lily became head girl, so James started to change things around. And they began to go out with each other. Lily was friends with Severus, though why they lost their friendship is unclear. Harry Harry lost his parents on the 31st of October 1981, just when he was 1 year old, a few months after he had turned 1. Dumbledore then came to Godric's Hollow to realise what had happened. Lily and James had kept a secret keeper, Peter Pettigrew, but Peter Pettigrew tipped off Voldemort and sold them to Voldemort, and Voldemort came to Godric's Hollow and killed them. Harry was brought from Godric's Hollow all the way to 4 Privet Drive, where he would grow up until he was the age of 11, where he would discover that he was a wizard. At the age of 11, just before he turned 11, he got loads of these letters at 4 Privet Drive saying he'd been accepted to Hogwarts. But the Dursleys didn't want him to go to Hogwarts because they wanted to put a stop to all the magic nonsense he had. So Uncle Vernon started burning the letters that Harry got. And then the owls kept posting them through until at one point their house overfilled with letters, and then they moved to this lighthouse in the middle of the sea. Hagrid burst through the lighthouse to come and collect Harry, because Dumbledore was worried that Harry hadn't replied to his Hogwarts letter yet. So Hagrid came to collect Harry from the Dursleys. Hagrid gave Harry the letter, handed it to him, and stood up to the Dursleys for him. Hagrid also gave him a birthday cake that said "Happy Birthday, Harry." And Harry learned on his 11th birthday that he was a wizard destined to be a student at Hogwarts. Hagrid took Harry away from the Dursleys for that entire time. Hagrid took Harry to get all his school supplies from Diagon Alley. And then this is where the really fun bit comes in. Harry then became friends with Ron. Harry met the Weasleys at the train station when he was trying to find platform 9 3/4. Harry met Ron in the train and they became friends instantly. They sat in the same compartment and Harry put everything off the trolley for Ron. They met Hermione as well, but they didn't make friends with Hermione until they saved her from the troll because they thought she was a bit too clever and smart. And then things took a turn. Professor Quirrell started letting things in. He was after the Philosopher's Stone. So Harry, Hermione and Ron went down that trapdoor near the end of the year and tried to protect the stone. Ron did the giant chess game and Hermione stayed with him. Harry went on to fight Professor Quirrell in the dungeon and protect the Philosopher's Stone. Harry then woke up 3 days later in the hospital wing and was discharged for the feast. Gryffindor won the House Cup. Ron, Hermione and Harry were all sorted into Gryffindor by the Sorting Hat. Harry's second year of Hogwarts. So Harry was saved by the Weasleys after being caged up in his room by the Dursleys because Dobby had come to Harry's room with a warning and started using magic. So he was locked up in his room and the Weasleys saved him. At the start of his second year, he didn't realise how eventful the second year was when the Chamber of Secrets had been opened. Harry and Ron flew the flying car to school and got detention for it, and Harry heard a basilisk speak. Harry then became the ideal heir for Salazar Slytherin. Everyone was conspiring against him. He then saved Ginny from the Chamber of Secrets. And I don't know what happened after that. At the start of Harry's third year, Harry thought there's nothing that I could do. Harry stayed with the Dursleys, but then ran away to the Leaky Cauldron after Aunt Marge upset him. He then met Dementors on the train and fainted, and these Dementors were just after him all the time. They would not leave him alone. And Remus Lupin happened to be a werewolf, and Harry saved everyone again with the help of Ron and Hermione in the Whomping Willow. At the start of Harry's 4th year, it was the Triwizard Tournament where Hogwarts would be hosting Durmstrang and Beauxbaton schools for the Triwizard Tournament. What Harry didn't realise is his name was going to be put in the Goblet of Fire and he would be the 4th Wizarding Champion. Harry had to fight dragons, mermaids, and of course Voldemort himself. He didn't realise this at the time. Him and Cedric were okay with each other. Cedric gave Harry permission to use the prefect bathroom and discover his egg. Cedric was also there with Harry in the graveyard when he was fighting Voldemort face to face. Unfortunately, Cedric died in that graveyard that night. Harry brought Cedric's body back to and then Mad-Eye Moody turned out to be the one to put Harry's name in the Goblet of Fire. In Harry's 5th year, he joined the Order of the Phoenix with his godfather Sirius, Ron and Hermione. Harry's visions of Voldemort were getting stronger and he saw Mr. Weasley get injured. Ron told Professor McGonagall and they took him to Professor Dumbledore's office, and Harry spent the entire Christmas at 12 Grimmauld Place with Ron and Ginny, Fred and George as well. And he broke into the Ministry of Magic with Neville, Ginny, Luna, Ron and Hermione. They broke into the Ministry of Magic and started a war. This war was the start of the Second Wizarding War. And Harry was possessed by Voldemort's power, but then he looked at Hermione and Ron and remembered friendship was more stronger, and he managed to get rid of Voldemort's power. In Harry's 6th year, he went to Dumbledore's office a lot because Dumbledore had a job to do, which was hunting Horcruxes now that Voldemort had returned. Dumbledore said that these Horcruxes were what Tom Riddle made when he killed people. Dumbledore died in Harry's 6th year, and Harry attended the funeral, and he went back to live with the Dursleys at the end of that summer. Harry went on a mission with Dumbledore, and then Dumbledore dies just at the top of the Astronomy Tower because Snape kills him. Harry didn't return to school in his 7th year. Instead, he went with Ron and Hermione hunting Horcruxes, leaving Ginny behind. They attended Beau and Fleur's wedding, but then after that, Death Eaters surrounded the wedding, and the whole Weasleys went into hiding. Harry, Ron and Hermione started hunting for Horcruxes, and the Second Wizarding War broke out, and Harry defeated Voldemort, and Voldemort was never seen again. Harry married Ginny and had 3 beautiful children called James, Albus, and Lily. As a fact, so that was way too long for TikTok. I hope you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. I guess I'll see you in a bit. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. The reason why is I did that big 10-minute bit, and that's taken a massive chunk out of the vlog. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys had a fantastic day today. I'll be doing another Harry Potter fact file tomorrow. Let me know who you want to see in the comments. So yeah, I will see you guys again tomorrow. And remember, there's only 11 more Vlogmases to go before we finish. So I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Bye.